Hey traders, Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. We're in that last hour of trading on, what is this, Wednesday, September 30th, 2025. I want to welcome you and thank you to watching our video. We're going to cover some charts. We're going to cover the market real quick. This is not going to be a long video. And we're going to give an update on our Road to Wealth account, which is the account that we double, and we plan to double again. So let's start off with the market really quick. Well, and you know, I guess the elephant in the room, and that is the government shutdown, right? So from last I heard, there has been no handshake agreement reached. So maybe we're headed for a shutdown. Maybe it's going to be one of those, 11th hour things, something like that. So with that said, the market here is still, the SPY is still bullish. I mean, we're still doing what the bulls need to do. Price is above the T line. The T line is above the trend indicator. And you can see here the trend indicator remains in a trend and it's green dots. So I'm still looking for price to move up here around that 670 mark. Of course, we need to take out we need to take out these tops up in here. So far, we have a low, a high, and we have a higher low today, and we're moving up pretty good. Again, this is the last hour. It's exactly 11 minutes after 3 o'clock right now, East Coast time, and we're looking pretty good here in the SPY. Whoops. Qs, there we go. Qs, they're looking about the same, looking pretty good. Diamonds, ditto, pretty much the same. IWM, not so good, but they haven't completely broken down because we're not turning red here on those dots. That would be an example of our dots turning, and that's the trend indicator. That would tell us that the trend has turned over until the buyers step in and turn it back up. Okay. If we look at T2123, we are still underwater here on that. And, I'm getting, we're getting mixed signals with the SPY being up and this being down. So really that it seems like a mixed signal, but it's not. Because what it tells me is there's a lot of indecision, a lot of chop. That's what it tells. It tells me to pump the brakes, not be crazy, being long or short. VXX is not putting in any big move to the upside, so the fear is not there, at least as of right now anyway. Fear is not there. I guess the big thing is, what's going to be the outcome of the government shutdown. All right, with that said, let's take a look at some charts real quick to give you a Road to Wealth update. The Road to Wealth is an account that I started with almost $5,000. We've already doubled it, and now we're on our way to double it again. So 5 to 10, we're over our 10, and now we're headed for $20,000, okay? At the bottom of this video, there's a link to go check out my, what is it, the statement from TastyTrade, so you can see that it's real, not making anything up. It's a real account, real money account. And anyway, you can follow along if you'd like. It's free of charge to go to that page, click on the statements, and like I say, just follow along, okay? All right, here's some charts, and I'll say this. I just bought PITR. I did PTIR, excuse me. I just bought some PTIR. If we start getting negative, I'll get stopped out of it. But right now I'm anticipating a breakout to the upside. Targets, what is that? 34, 30-ish, and then up here at 36. So that one. Our HL is still doing pretty good, still long HL, and that's working out pretty good right there. So still looking for that to move a little bit higher, move up into our 50% rebound area, which is about $12.60 up there. Okay, here's a few charts you might want to put on your watch list. I'll start with this one, FSM. Let's put that on our watch list. I've got it on mine. I'm already in a couple of gold stocks, so that's why I'm not buying it. But that's awfully nice. If it gives me the opportunity, I will get in it. NIO. Take a look at NIO. I think this is set up here. So far, here's a weekly chart, and we've just got good consolidation and a Fig Newton chart pattern here on the weekly chart, and the target up here around 950 or the 200 period moving average, right in that area. So this is the daily. You won't see the 200 here. Let me move that down a little bit. There you go. But right here about 950, I think is looking very good for NIO. Might put that on your watch list. TSLL. I'm looking for a buy on TSLL. I'm also looking for a short on TSLL. Bottom line, right now the chart remains bullish, okay? And we start to get this breakout right in here. Then I'm looking to be long that, and there's target 24. And if it breaks down here, then I'll look to be short on this, and we'll look for that to come back into this area, maybe even the 200 down here. So still watching it and waiting for that decision. At the moment, it remains a bullish chart. Let's take a look at CGC. CGC had a nice pop to the upside yesterday, pulling back today, watching this one for an entry. And it may be there right now for some folks. Me, I like to see a little bit of a bullish candle. So perhaps tomorrow, I can't say tomorrow will be the day that I buy it, but something like that might get me in CGC. TLGR is another one. Oh, TLRY. TLRY. Still did it wrong, didn't I? TLRY. There we go. I'm looking at buying stock on this, and I'm close maybe today, but I'm already in too many positions for the market conditions, so I'm probably not going to buy this today. But I mean, it sure looks good here, and to me, Telray looks like we're going higher. Here's the weekly chart, and we're in a weekly rounded bottom breakout. If you follow the rounded bottom breakout setup strategy, then 250 up here at the 200 period moving average would be our target. Here it is on the daily up there. So Telray is looking pretty good. MSOS, another one for the watch list. Watch for that buy signal in here. I think that's a great looking chart. Beautiful move up. Beautiful bounce off the 50 period moving average. Today, I think a lot of things are down today simply because of the whole shutdown scare, or the reality of it. We'll see. That's what I think here. So MSOS is setting up for that buy. So we'll keep an eye on that one, okay? Take a look at MO. MO, what a nice chart. Very nice chart, actually. Let's do this. So the 50 period moving average is in a sweet, sweet trend to the upside. We rallied up, and I just look at this as, profit taking, moving back down to earth. Maybe it did get a little ahead of itself here, away from the 50. We're back down there. We've got ourselves a Fig Newton chart pattern right there, and now we're setting up for a nice little pop out of the box, and that would be right here. There we go. Nice little pop out of the box setup right there. So keep an eye on MO. That's looking pretty good. All right. Here. Well, I have a couple more, I guess. Take a look at Space. Space is on my watch list. Again, if there's some of these like Space, that Telray, if I wasn't in so many positions, And if we didn't have this market shutdown, I'd be buying space right now. So I can't buy it. I've got too much going on, and considering the market, the shutdown. Then, so I'll keep an eye on this one. I'm still, my target's up here, 20%. Of course, this line right here, let me duplicate. There we go, pretty close. That would be a target as well on space. And then Intel, I'm watching Intel for a buy. I'm waiting for it to pull back and alert me. I've got an alert set up here, and then I've got an alert down here as well. If the alert starts to trigger, say this one, and we start to move up, I will look at that as a possible buy. Just because I talk about them here doesn't mean I'm absolutely going to buy it, because I don't know what will happen when that occurs. I don't know what the market will be doing, and I may be in so many trades that I can't be in anymore. So I'm just pointing out stocks on the watch list that I like, that look good, that are setting up. Please trade with your rules, your setup. If you need some help, check us out. Be glad to help, okay? You guys all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Remember that we are live at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You can log in through Facebook, X, or YouTube. Have a great evening. Take care.